आज आपण मराठीत फॅमिलीबद्दल बोलणार आहोत, पण फुल टेक्स्टबुक स्टाईल नाही. अगदी रिअल लाईफ स्टाईल. म्हणजे तू कोण आहेस, तुझ्या घरी कोण आहेत, त्यांचे वय काय आहे, कोण कसा आहे आणि उद्या किंवा थोड्या वेळाने कोण येणार आहे, कुठे जाणार आहे, हे सगळं सिंपल मराठीमध्ये बोलता आलं पाहिजे. सुपर युजफुल स्टफ. चला, सगळ्यात आधी क्लोज फॅमिली वर्ड्स. Mother is I. Father can be vadil, but in everyday speech, especially for A1, Baba is much more natural. So Baba. Brother is bhau, sister is bahin, grandmother is aji, grandfather is ajoba. Nice and warm words, right? एक छोटी memory trick. Aji grandmother sounds soft and cozy. Ajoba grandfather is a little longer, a little bigger sounding. Aji Ajoba. That pair is easy to remember. Now, one very important pattern in Marathi. My changes a little depending on the noun. You'll hear Maji, Maja, and Maje. Don't panic. Just think of them as matching helpers. Maji Ai, my mother. Majha Bhau, my brother. Maji Bain, my sister. Majhe Baba, my father. Maji Aji, my grandmother. Majhe Ajoba, my grandfather. So instead of memorizing some giant rule chart, just learn these chunks like mini music loops. Maji Ai, Majhe Baba, Majha Bhau, Maji Bahin, Maji Aji, Maje Ajoba. Say them with me in your head. How do you say my mother is very kind? Maji ai खूप kind आहे. Maji ai खूप kind आहे. Nice. Khop means very. Ahe means is. So literally, my mother very kind is. Marathi often puts the is at the end. Totally normal. How do you say my father is 45 years old in Marathi? माझे बाबा 45 वर्षांचे आहेत. माझे बाबा 45 वर्षांचे आहेत. Good. Notice ahip here, not ahe. Why? Because for respect, Marathi often uses plural style forms for elders. So with Baba, Aji, Ajoba, very often you'll hear ahit, not just ahe. This is a great habit to build early. Respect sounds natural, and natural sounds cool. Also, year old is often expressed with varshanche for masculine or respected people. At A1, just grab the whole chunk. Panche charis varshanche ahit, 45 years old. You don't need to overthink it. Now let's talk about having family members. In Marathi, I have often works like to me there is. So you say mala ahe. For example, mala ek bhau ahe. I have one brother. How do you say I have one brother and one sister in Marathi? मला एक भाऊ आणि एक बहीण आहे. मला एक भाऊ आहे, एक बहीण आहे. Perfect. Mala means to me, and then one brother and one sister, and then ahe. Super common pattern. You can reuse this forever. Try these in your mind. Mala ek भाऊ आहे. I have one brother. Mala दोन बहिणी आहेत. I have two sisters. Tiny side note. Bahin becomes bahini in the plural. Don't worry too much right now. Just notice it. Let's build simple descriptions. Tall, short, funny, calm, smart, sweet. In beginner speech, it's absolutely okay to borrow some English words too, because Marathi conversation often does that naturally. So खूप smart आहे, very smart, sounds normal in casual speech. For example, Majha bhau खूप funny आहे. My brother is very funny. Maji bahin खूप smart आहे. My sister is very smart. Maji aji खूप sweet आहे. My grandmother is very sweet. Now here's another useful thing. In India, it's super common to call someone uncle or auntie if they're older than you, even if they're not actually related to you. So your neighbor may be uncle, your friend's mom may be auntie. But inside your real family, for today, we'll stay with Ai, Baba, Aji, Ajoba, Bhau, Bahin. Let's do another one. How do you say, my sister is 10 years old? माझी बहीण 10 वर्षांची आहे. माझी बहीण 10 वर्षांची आहे. Nice. And if it's your brother, you'd say माझा भाऊ 10 वर्षांचा आहे. See that little change? Varshanchi with sister, Varshancha with brother. At this level, don't try to memorize all possible endings. Just learn useful pairs from real sentences. Now let's move into the near future, because this is so practical. In English, we often say, is going to come, are going to visit, is going to study. Marathi has a very friendly pattern for this. येणार आहे, जाणार आहे, भेटायला जाणार आहोत, and so on. That नारदार sound is your clue for near future. A great shortcut if you hear नारदार आहे, think going to. येणार आहे is going to come. जाणार आहे is going to go. करणार आहे is going to do. भेटणार आहे is going to meet. How do you say, my grandmother will come tomorrow in Marathi? माझी आजी उद्या येणार आहे. माझी आजी उद्या येणार आहे. Beautiful. Udya means tomorrow. So now you already have a very useful everyday sentence. How do you say, we are going to visit grandfather in Marathi? आम्ही आजोबांना भेटायला जाणार आहोत. आम्ही आजोबांना भेटायला जाणार आहोत. Excellent. भेटायला is to meet or to visit. Azobanna has that na ending because grandfather is receiving the action. Basically, to grandfather. At A1, just treat Azobanna भेटायला as a chunk, to visit grandfather. And notice ahot for we are. So, मी जाणार आहे, I am going to go. आम्ही जाणार आहोत, we are going to go. Tiny difference, big usefulness. Let's keep the flow going. How do you say my brother is going to study in Marathi? माझा भाऊ अभ्यास करणार आहे. माझा भाऊ अभ्यास करणार आहे. Great. Abhyas means study. Karnar ahe means is going to do. So abhyas karnar ahe, going to study. How do you say my father is going to come home soon in Marathi? माझे बाबा लवकरच घरी येणार आहेत. माझे बाबा लवकरच घरी येणार आहेत. Nice one. Ghari means home. Lawkarats means soon. And again, Baba with respectful ahit. Let's talk about a few common mistakes because these trip up a lot of learners. First mistake, mixing up maji, mazha, and majhe. If that happens, no stress. But try to memorize family words as pairs. Maji ai, माझे बाबा, माझा भाऊ, माझी बहीण, माझी आजी, माझे आजोबा. Chunks, not charts. Much easier. Second mistake, using ahe with everyone. It's not always wrong in super casual speech, but with elders and respected family members, ahit sounds better. So माझे बाबा ahit, माझी आजी आहे can be heard, but often माझी आजी ahit in respectful use is more natural in some families. For this lesson, just keep the respectful sound with baba and azoba very strong in your memory. Third mistake, forgetting mala for I have. Don't say something like mi ek bhau ahe if you mean I have a brother. That actually sounds like I am a brother. For possession, go with mala ek bhau ahe. Fourth mistake, getting scared of age expressions. Don't. Just learn whole sentences. For example, माझा भाऊ 12 वर्षांचा आहे. माझी बहीण 8 वर्षांची आहे. माझे बाबा 45 वर्षांचे आहेत. You don't need every grammar label. You need patterns you can say. Now let's hear a tiny family story in Marathi. Just listen first. माझ्या घरी 4 लोक आहेत. माझे बाबा खूप काम आहेत. माझी आई खूप kind आहे. मला एक बहीण आहे आणि ती 9 वर्षांची आहे. उद्या माझी आजी आमच्या घरी येणार आहे. आम्ही संध्याकाळी आजोबांना फोन करणार आहोत. Now let's go line by line. माझ्या घरी 4 लोक आहेत. There are 4 people in my house. माझे बाबा खूप काम आहेत. My father is very calm. माझी आई खूप kind आहे. My mother is very kind. मला एक बहीण आहे आणि ती 9 वर्षांची आहे. I have one sister and she is 9 years old. उद्या माझी आजी आमच्या घरी येणार आहे. Tomorrow my grandmother is going to come to our home. आम्ही संध्याकाळी आजोबांना फोन करणार आहोत. We are going to call grandfather in the evening. Nice. See how much you can already understand? Family, descriptions, age, and near future, all in a tiny story. Let's do a few more quick ones naturally. How do you say my brother is very funny in Marathi? माझा भाऊ खूप funny आहे. माझा भाऊ खूप funny आहे. How do you say my sister will come soon in Marathi? माझी बहीण लवकरच येणार आहे. माझी बहीण लवकरच येणार आहे. We are going to meet grandmother. सा मराठीत काय म्हणायचं आहे? आम्ही आजीला भेटायला जाणार आहोत. आम्ही आजीला भेटायला जाणार आहोत. Very nice. You're not just learning words now. You're building real family sentences. Quick recap. Today's key idea is this. Learn family vocabulary in ready-made chunks and use the near future pattern nar ahe or nar ahot to talk about what's going to happen. So remember, ai, baba, bhau, bahin, aji, azuba. Maji, majha, maje. Learn them with the noun. Mala, ahe for I have. Yenar ahe, zarnar ahe, karnar ahe, your near future best friends. And for elders, respectful forms like ahet are your friend too. If you can say sentences like Maji ai खूप kind आहे, मला एक भाऊ आहे, माझे बाबा 45 वर्षांचे आहेत, and माझी आजी उद्या येणार आहे, then honestly, you're already speaking useful Marathi. Chan. Really nice work. Keep repeating the chunks, not just the single words. Your brain remembers little sentence bricks much better than random vocabulary lists. Next time you think about your family, even for 10 seconds, try saying it in Marathi. Maji ai, maje baba, मला एक बहीण आहे, उद्या आजी येणार आहे. That's how this starts feeling natural. You're doing great. Keep going.